Short-term benefits of hosting a sports event such as FIFA World Cup is not quite clear. In recent years, the focus shifted from short-term benefits to long-term legacy of major sports events. One argument is that infrastructure developed for FIFA World Cup or Olympic Games can be used later on for other events or even adapted for different uses.
Kaliningrad Stadium is used only in 4 games of the World Cup. In Kaliningrad, the local football club Baltika will use the stadium. The stadium's capacity will be reduced to 25,000, and last season average attendance for Baltika's games was 4,000 people. It plays in the second division in Russia. Even in Russia's Premier League, the average attendance is 14,000. It is unlikely that any stadium built or renovated for the World Cup will be filled in.
Besides that, the proponents of major sports events suggest that sports events have a boost for trade, investment and tourism. For Kaliningrad, the additional publicity that it has received is quite important. It wouldn't gain such media attention unless it held events such as a World Cup. So a World Cup has put Kaliningrad on the map. Russia is actually not a very touristy country. It is often perceived as a dangerous, authoritarian country. Russia has been trying very hard to create a positive image based on this sports event. For example, it has reduced the requirements for entry into the country. Usually you need to collect quite a lot of documents to visit the country and apply for a visa in person. If you have a ticket to a World Cup, all you need is to apply online for a fan ID, which looks something like this.
And it can be used as a multi-entry visa for the whole duration of the World Cup.
Besides that, every host city has fan fests that look something like that, and have concerts and a big screen to enjoy games. It remains to be seen whether there will be a long-lasting tourism impact from the World Cup. For Kaliningrad, the boost for tourism sector is expected mostly from the domestic visitation rather than from international visitors. But so was expected also from Sochi Winter Olympics. In the result, the tourism arrivals have been boosted in 2014 and 15 for Russia, but it can be not only a result of the Winter Olympics, but also a more favorable currency exchange rate.
While investment in infrastructure can improve regional living standards, why to build sport infrastructure which is unlikely to be used later and not spend directly on the needs of local residents? This was one of major arguments and protests against FIFA World Cup 2014 in Brazil.
For me, as a person who grew up in Kaliningrad, the main legacy of the World Cup is just the fact that the city has held the World Cup. The population of the city is only 500,000 people, so it's a major achievement for the city to hold the world event. It also makes me proud and makes me really happy to see major football stars and also a variety of people from different corners of the world enjoying the city where I grew up. It will be also a long-lasting and pleasurable experience for me attending the games of FIFA World Cup 2018.